to diving deep to survive that ruthless ocean of constant motion, of kids with guns reloading, bold and focused, told that most miss that for shots, throw in the towel before the magnum opus. The speed of the climb is keeping young minds hopeless, but rhymes are still landmines. The front lines, the war zone known as postmodern times. The heart of pennies and dimes and nickels of common sense, of young and searching for more, become a living expense. The world's a nasty place, the happy faces painted on masks, and if you say it unironically, the internet laughs. The straight and narrow isn't fair, the got to lose pass. I choose to heckle myself, the method ain't special, it's math, you know.
Ragged, reckless, what's your wisdom? You had your riches, then you kissed them goodbye. For lies and pyrite skies, rolling dice while never opening up your eyes. Atop this throne of sticks and stones, about 1,000 miles from a hollowed home, I'll shout thrive, survive, you are alive. Don't let them tell you doing to make five.
Rejection sensitive, inventive kid who cried she'd make. I was defensive, sad, creative, planning every escape. I fled to gutters on the net, invented insatiable hate. Why should it alarm me? Suddenly karma hit me smack in the face. Sure, I was utterly in panic, pretended to wax satanic, and damn it, I almost had it. But granted, life never goes how you planned it. I couldn't stand it, and never could hand it to the only souls emboldening me here on this planet. Mistake after mistake, if I'm the victim, let me take into the spirit, cheering for me, fear had made me a snake. I put my share of shame to rest, but I chose my own coffin. I should have paid you what I owed you and said thank you more often. God forgive me if the shit outlives me, damn it just might. A rocky, less than perfect journey, yeah, that's music, alright. Still I refuse to lose my foot, and we ain't even at halftime, cause the proof's in what you put in, but it ain't special, it's math, right?
Ragged, reckless, what's your wisdom? You had your riches, then you kissed them goodbye. For lies and pyrite skies, rolling dice while never opening up your eyes. Atop this throne of sticks and stones, about 1,000 miles from a hollowed home, I'll shout thrive, survive, you are alive. Don't let them tell you doing two makes five.
And there will be mistakes, and there will be days of sorrow. There will be knowing better, there will be a tomorrow. No road is loaded with silver and gold, it's just the treasure that you make for you. And there'll still be minor villains to kill along the way. You could fill yourself with later, be real, be on your way, cause life's tough. But love, when enough is enough, could be the treasure that you make for you. Just for you, you know.
Atop this throne of sticks and stones, about 1,000 miles from a hollowed home, I'll shout thrive, survive, you are alive. Don't let them tell you two and two makes five. And there will be mistakes, and there will be days of sorrow. No, will be knowing better, there will be a tomorrow. No road is loaded with silver and gold, it's just the treasure that you make for you.
Can't relax at all these days. I haven't for the longest time. I manage it, but where's the line where I'm dying? I'm paused, suspended like an apparition, without a moving on condition. I'm sick of all the lies, suspicion. I won't find the piece I've been missing, so don't run away with me. I'm a lost cause. Need to be tossed the soft and behavior reach for more time. It's never really been on my side. No heaven for the sins of my pride. In just another moment, the dark hour beckons, and that's where I hide.
Somewhere beyond the darkness, a song in the night as the light rips part. It's been another hazy, lazy, sobering day. So bring a lover in the form of a shadow play. If only walls could talk, check the clock, 2 now 3. I fall into a coma called reality. Yeah, defiance, my eyelids refuse to close, and this a dream plays a song out of tune. Suppose it goes
Dark hour, lullaby, all 5 of my senses unalive, snuff out our light. Just the one and only lonely mind. Wanna be under wonder spell, lost in a diamond crusted realm inside of a jewelry box mind. I wanna spend some time
wild, looking straight into those eyes. Can never really seem to read you. The plucker for a chance to breathe you. When I tried, I'm stopped, impervious to soreness, thankless. A servant of the bored and anxious, and you're my blanket.
My brain is a puzzle, thinking why am I like that? The fame is a muzzle and I cannot fight back. I strike a little match to watch the flame flicker, and pray that my rise finally dies and ends quicker. Guns in my chest, but it's not for me. Trigger finger toward the mess I made mentally. I take a shot, put the glass down, descend in a dream where every minute of my time made behind a screen repeats.
lullaby, all 5 of my senses unalive, snuff out our light. Just the one and only lonely mind. Wanna be under
and pitiful ridicule when I never took it serious.
Somehow the world is turning, the moon stays alight and the sun's still burning. Somehow we're stuck at 3, alone for a night that could last eternity. Somehow the here and now is begging for a me that I can't allow. But this soul and this sound is everlasting. My world's the last thing on my mind.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
I knew I muted this thing. What timing though? I just got back. The song's just ending. Let's let it play out, I guess. Sure hope that Demon's Ice is okay with this. I'm sure this is not okay to do right now, but it's just great. This is just great. It's great music. New EP. It's so good. But we're playing Disco Elysium, obviously is the title, and the screen can tell you. Continuing our detective work. Let's see. Let's pause this shit. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Continue our game. This way. Move that, move that. Alright, let's meet, I forget his name, there's an E-R-V, something like that, Envir. Coffee in the giant thermos, and in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. Oh, I hear him typing. Oh, you're a bigger dude than I thought. Alright, well, what else is there? Let's look at the swordfish. That tells time, huh? Let's talk to the man.
Before you is a walrus
Everett.
of a man seated behind a
Everard.
large desk.
Everard.
He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Yeah, he's expecting me, I'm sure.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
I hate this.
A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone. The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses.
Ugh.
Amblyopia, a childhood condition. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips.
Stare at this. It's just a fucking Western standoff.
Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, it's going to be a good one.
So,
That is not the voice I was expecting.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to
Dubois.
pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation.
I know
here.
my last name now. Dubois.
Please, have a seat.
There's no.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
Just multiple chins move like an ocean wave.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Damn, that's a nasty play. He's got you, a titan of volition, in a fork. Guess you just have to sit or leave.
Actually, I have to talk to him. I tried to pick the power play, but now that I think about it, I can't leave. I forgot about that. I literally can't leave. I forget what the reason was, but I cannot fucking leave. I have to talk to this man so he can let me out. That's what it was. The door is locked, so he has to let me out. Fuck. Fuck him. Fuck that man. Let me talk to you again. Maybe.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Well then.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Oh, Leo, you love to talk, man.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You speak like a hobbit. Like it's so
I
weird.
had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with the
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I can suppose my way home.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
What is bad cop? Oh my god, which of these questions is bad cop? I mean, implying someone murdered somebody seems like, but also, I'm gonna guess what do they actually do is not the bad cop situation.
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
That, exactly, and they are how old?
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
I don't want to hear about his. I want to hear about the fight. I don't care about what Leo got into. Maybe would that endear me to him though? Would he loves to talk. Oh shit. I'm gonna ask him about the other fight.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving.
Oh,
and the
okay.
words are spewing forth. Words, and look.
I thought he was gonna
even
stop
more
talking. I was like,
words.
oh well, that's he
This
never
guy could
speak
go
to me
on
again.
till the end of days.
Leo, yeah, exactly.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill
I
owner who- No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
I love how it's not even, he's not even talking to me. It's just like, oh my, he's just consistently talking so much, it's like, why even bother telling you everything? It's nonsensical. Why would I ask him? I'll ask him if he's with me.
Oh yes, born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Yeah.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
I mean, I'm sure. I believe you, Leo. I'm sure you didn't get into that, but I'm sure a lot of people did.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Yeah, right. If I could ask him.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick.
Oh, I finally
but
learned your full
everyone
name.
calls me Leo.
Welcome,
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr.
Oh, yeah, you
Edgar
wrote
is
the
out
note,
of town,
yeah.
and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
So you are. Okay, you have a lot of information on them.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Miss Buford. No, it is. No, it'd be. Wait, oh my god, I'm fucking lost. Yeah, Joyce. Fuck, what's her full name? She's not Buford, right? Shit, I don't remember her full name. I don't think that's her, though. I don't think. Buford, okay.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
No. That answers my question.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done
Jesus.
and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Sit down.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Stay on this
Yes.
Miss Beaufort
Yes.
topic.
Is she the lorry driver? It's a possibility. Hold on. Who's Miss Buford? I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this place. Yeah.
Oh, Lizzie. She
Liz-
is a real sharp
Like Elizabeth
tool.
Buford?
Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly.
And that's okay.
But she's a real nice girl.
A lot of
Grew
this
up
is
in
coming
this
together.
Here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone.
Yeah.
Real pillar of the community one day,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I think she's kind of brought up to be that.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
Oh.
If
I like
me missus
Leo.
and me was
Oh,
to have a
interesting.
child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her.
Oh,
But she can't have kids.
damn.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she
Damn.
has.
Watching her meekly with his bullshit. Damn, it's like he's talking about it, yet it makes him sad, but he just loves talking.
So
it's just-
Everett trained a lawyer named Miss
Yes,
Beaufort.
exactly. And
Interesting.
for his own benefit, obviously. Yeah, it's a compliment. No, it's me.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
Oh,
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here.
you do a lot,
But
Leo.
you guys are alright.
Oh, thanks.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinez, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
Awesome. Fuck yeah! All right, I learned my home.
Lonesome, long way home.
Maybe.
Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past
Yes.
Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone.
Wait, what?
And so are those people. Why did you come here?
Yeah, why?
Why are you still here?
Bonuses.
And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Oh, learning cap for perception raised by 5. Speed given. So that's not where I used to live there, but I don't now. So I didn't really. I didn't learn where I live. Because I do. I'm staying somewhere. Fuck, dude. So I didn't. Yeah. I don't know if I need your own. Sorry, education. This this is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of... Show trial, ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it, really. Criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something important from your guilt-ridden past. I don't know if I need to learn that necessarily. I don't know. Names Sean. Royal monopolies, octopuses, and swordfishes. Most of them gone by now. YBP, Expander, Elysium, Batiste, British Star alum. Holy shit! Resplendent, East Insulindic, Welter, Elcaset. Wait, no, there were only 14. Then why do you feel like there was a 15th Indo tribe? Holy shit, there's a fuck ton of them. I don't get a bonus. The 15th Indo tribe. Fuck, is that important? I have 3 slots left. Is that important enough to add to there? I don't know if it is. Alright. Let's talk to this fucker. I don't have a or do I have a flashlight? I don't know if I have a flashlight or not. I didn't think about that. I haven't even been in a day yet, so I haven't had to deal with nighttime or sleeping, anything. Alright, you fucker, let's fucking talk.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
Tell me fucking everything you know.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable.
I took damage?
It's violating your backside.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say.
The dude at the whirling rag? The bartender?
This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days.
Are you
and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
Oh.
Go ahead, take it.
This is a bribe. This is a bribe. I can't.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money.
25 real.
Think of all the stuff you could.
I owe way more than that. I owe like 130 real.
Okay. I respect a man with principles.
Only from
no
you.
handouts, then.
Only no handouts from you specifically.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Okay, he knows everything about me, and I hate that. And I hate that he's trying to help me because of all people, I don't want your help.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an
Lost
echo.
gun.
Lost gun. Lost gun.
I need to find
Lost
that.
gun.
That's more important than my badge, honestly, to me right now. That is
The world is swallowed by a black hole.
My
of
morale!
fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Hey, how do you know?
I know everything, Harry.
Harry
right
Dubois?
Now, I know that
Is
you're
that my-
worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right.
Harry Dubois. Is that my fucking name? He hurt my morale. I cannot believe he hurt my morale.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
I mean, no. All right, this composure. Where's composure? I guarantee it's some of my shittier ones. It's right here. Yeah. I'll level it up. I feel like I should anyway. So I'm sure this won't help me at all. Oh, went up from 3% to 17, but still not gonna. I'll try.
Who does
Oh
this
my
guy think you are? Ronnie the rookie? You ain't worried about no lost gun.
I can't
or
believe that
unpaid
worked.
bill Or forgotten name. You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him.
Yeah. Wait, that's it? That's my point of pride here?
The fat man does the same, sinking deeper into his chair than one would think is physically possible.
Yeah,
He
I
seems
I thought about that. I was like, should
enjoy
I?
the
Should I
little
have postured?
display.
I'm sure I should have postured. I mean, I think I would have had to anyway, because the other thing was a question to the narrator. So.
Good. Now lean in with some corruption.
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters. Why, thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
That's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for dignity.
Is this a worm's lair? To help me grow your horde? I'm not saying I'm corrupt. I'm rational. Okay, that's it. Now kick back and add a final flourish for quote-unquote dignity. God, what does that mean though? Like like. Oh God, I don't want to give him that open invitation to visit me at the station. He's a fucking scumbag. I don't want to be associated with him that much. But I need his help in some way. I need information from him. But fuck, dude. I'm not corrupt. I'm rational. I'm sure he would take that badly. I don't think saying it's a worm's lair to help grow his horde. I guarantee that's not the right thing to say. I know I'm gonna regret saying this shit. I know it.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a lawman. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What can Everard Clare do for you?
A lot.
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
Look, yeah, we are. Kim, I'm playing the field. Come on.
Questions will show him who's boss.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
What do you want information about?
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Yeah, when you put it that way, not shady at all.
The stars aligned into a cosmic frown here. He has your fate decided. Bide your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile. Only if you play along.
play along?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do.
Oh, well,
You look
flattery.
like you could run around all day.
I have been.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry? A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Oh my god. I'm just being played by everybody, man. If I... the thing said, play along. Holy shit. The stars aligning... your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile, only if you play along. Well, I've been playing along. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take this.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our...
Oh, I gotta go do it first! I mean, I don't know why I thought I wouldn't have to.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Alright. Yes.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white Union man.
No.
Take care, Harry.
No. Not me. That ain't me, boy. That ain't me. Don't say that shit. I hate the fact that I'm even working with you right now. I'm doing tests for all these people. Helping everybody break the law as a police officer. God, alright, I'm gonna talk to Leo. Not Lee.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did.
No, oh, god damn it. Shit. I don't have
No
questions.
trouble at all, mister.
Even though I know it doesn't matter, I want to get a little bit further away from... Wait. Let's go to that. I'm sure they would leave something out, but I'll check it. Smells like blood. That's not good. Actually, Kim, let's talk. Let's talk. Kim, let's talk.
Yes?
Already, like he already fucking knows that shit. Alright, never mind. God damn it. Never mind. Nothing good. I should have already talked to him long ago. But run, damn it. There we go. Not moving that crane. Be a bad idea. But they're bad for your health. I'm sure not all bad. True. Talk strangers explore. Actually, if I can, I want to go to my house, or what was once my house. If I can, though, I don't know how south I can go. Shit. She said talk. Or he said talk to Manana. He said talk to my. Is it you, Manana? Who are you? Who are you?
So, how'd
Yes.
you like our harbor? It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm a hustle grinder.
I knew this man was a commie. And it's a good thing you're doing too. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
We're negotiating our share. Aye. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process. No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't. Just the way the world works, boyadero. Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Call me Mañana. I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
Not a given name for certain. It's a taken name. The kind for artists, or criminals, or revolutionaries and the sort. An alias. A nom de guerre.
A name worthy of the man who holds his friend. Names are important. I'd say a real name is what most people call you. Now that we are getting so well acquainted, what's your name?
Be honest with him.
Wow, this is major. You're like a man born anew. Okay, so if you can't find it, maybe make up a new one? Can't live in this world without names, see? Important things they are. Vessels of the soul. More a poetic thing. Any attempt to formulate a grand unified theory about it ends in the stupidest shit imaginable. Doesn't make it less true, though.
He nods sagely.
That means I can't tell you about it. I can only show you. You may understand in time. Or not. But it might be easy enough. Words guide our life. We commune with each thing through its word.
Absolutely true.
Every word is also a name, is it not?
I mean, I get what you mean.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair. The encroaching doom is golden red. It is inside you, but also outside, on the horizon, by the water's edge. Innermost, but yet to happen. Things make sense from that angle.
What even are you talking about?
You're Tequila Sunset. You have been Tequila Sunset for a long time now.
Boyadero!
You see his eyes turn teary with appreciation. he is extremely happy for you. You receive a good, strong handshake in return. He takes a swig from his flask, then offers you some. The idea of alcoholic swill sloshing around in your bloodstream feels fairly unappealing.
And then we might go out together. Which sounds fun. But I guess I have a strike to watch.
I mean, you're drinking anyway, dog. What does that matter?
So, anything else you wanted to discuss, Boyadero?
I'll talk to you later, manana.
Hey, psst. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie,
No, I didn't.
eat the rich,
Nope.
sodomize the landowners,
Didn't say any of that.
impale all people who have more than 25
Whoa!
real in their
That's a
pockets.
little extreme.
Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff. Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Okay.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What is this? You know what? Fuck.
Failure. It's about failure. Of course you do.
I knew.
You are failure.
Yeah, yeah.
You are communism.
Yeah.
Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped,
Damn.
shat on, while everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh.
Reverse
You
the fortune.
will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Well, I don't know about this.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will fail to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the teams of the working class.
Oh, this is a lot to take
You
on.
are the last communist.
I don't know if I want that title. I really don't.
Now get to work, comrade.
I don't want it. No, I'm not.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing cocaine? No.
Cocainism?
I'm sure I heard someone say cocainism.
That's cocaine in
Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one. There's one. You should build communism, precisely because it's impossible.
What a fucking crazy thought.
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
What does that mean? For every orb clicked? What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know if I want to self-critique. Let's get down here. Behind the whirling. God, can I move faster, please? Alright, so... Well... Alright, actually. Wow. Yeah, Let me investigate this shit. I believe I should be able to go into the kitchen now, where they're making that shit. That guy is still there. Who are you? You've been sleeping there all day, my guy. Okay.
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
Yeah.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. There is only one way to awake this bone idol from his slumber.
A primordial
Roar like a hurricane.
No.
Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man? Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do, at least.
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. Or just getting some sleep. Or was. Thank God, no.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever.
Just quality
no
time.
poetry stuff. Just quality time.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Good. Then you understand the gist of it. We would all be better off without the employers
Would you, though?
and their
I
employment.
don't know if you'd
For
necessarily.
one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye right to sleep.
No.
We are the workers, the union. We know what we need, what's right for us. Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back. Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch, another one falls in a manhole,
Not
a
really getting
third
much
one
out of this
gets
man.
eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then who is it my concern? I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead. You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective. The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table.
kitchen. We talk to you, my man.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language.
Courtesy.
The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Boss need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka burst! I love it, Bratan!
I haven't heard from my necktie
Turn
in a
it
minute.
the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak. The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
Okay, that's good.
They're friends? He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Why does it look like that on stream? Hold on here. What the fuck? It's like muted. Like the colors are... This looks like shit. What the fuck? Settings? What the fuck? Okay, I don't know. I did not notice that. That does not look that great. Compared to what the game actually looks like. Like it's so, everything's just so fucking muted, like tones, like the saturation's fucking gone. Alright, I don't know how to fix that. That's something I'll look into next time, I guess. For now, I don't have time. I mean, I do, but I'm gonna just play.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Okay, nope. I would if... Yeah, that's literally theft. I mean, all the money I've taken has probably been theft.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation. If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame.
Can I help you? What thing? Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I have, yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types.
It's the evening now.
Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Should I retaliate? I don't know if I should listen to all these things it's telling me.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Was there something else? Because I have coasters to stack. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing. Great. I love... Yes?
Alright, so get the fuck out of here. It's raining out. I'm going through so much weather, and like it was snowing, then it stopped, then it's snowing, then it's raining, then it stopped, and no, I didn't even see the rain. I hear it. Oh, it's getting dark out. You can clearly tell it's getting dark out, yeah. Are the boys though? They gotta be gone, right? You are still here throwing rocks at the body. Unbelievable. It's ridiculous. Okay, have I not inspected his body? Oops. Hey, yo, Kuno. Let's talk. You fucking piece of shit.
Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack.
It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in? And then what? You fucking there? You fucking Kuno's kingdom?
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno!
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the Mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips Mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do Mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
What?
What is this shit?
Okay.
Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal! What is this?
Well played. No one saw that coming.
Was that well played?
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around, except for that up there. Now, you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need
Believe
this
it.
shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban environments.
Give me your clothes.
Coach
Even though I wouldn't
Physical
fit in it.
Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig. The fuck? A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? 'Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno! Speak louder, Kuno!
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno! They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching!
I hate this other
Get
kid.
away from my Kuno.
Kuno S.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
I got a point. feel like I should play to my strengths. Lecture card. Yeah, drama. And shit, I probably should have saved that. Too late now.
Look at that fucking shit! You're trying to get Kuno killed! Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. The fuck about it? Your test.
Get lost!
Kuno's Kuno, pig? Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please! Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Ah, fuck.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
I'm literally a cop. Like...
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Holy shit, dog. What a I hate this kid more than anything. Ah, god damn it. Damn it, come on, there's a way around. Couldn't you just be like, alright, make the path? Who are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little.
What is a book?
You're fooling nobody.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now. Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
But it does make the famous people more famous. Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything, standing over a dead body, holding a gun. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals. And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. Not head, child. Heads.
I'm not sure I understand. If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
You fail to deduce anything substantial. She waits intently.
No, like a little fucking idiot in front of this.
It's okay, sir.
You disappointed a small child.
Shut up.
Well done, champ.
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store.
It's a beautiful
She's
name.
inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling.
There are no
But
counters.
she's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my
What's that?
vacuum bottle to keep warm.
No, I think I'm alright. Get a gallon of PCP. Oh, okay.
You know, Tom Segura, his early stand-up, when he drank a bunch of GHB.
Oh, yeah, like a cap full. I think he took like a. Oh no, he swigged it. Yeah, he swigs it. Yeah, yeah.
And the doctor's like, "Well, you survived because you're fat."
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. What the fuck? I definitely heard people talking. I don't know if that was in here. That was weird.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
That's okay, girl. I do the same shit. Maybe not down to the flesh, but I do the same shit.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex. She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir, apologizing to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong. Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you. Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony dragonite.
Yeah.
That is what she meant.
Pretty much.
You were probably gurning to. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy. Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
I didn't know I had to do that. I'm glad I could help you, sir. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly, but we've been doing fine so far.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir. Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about Dick Mullen.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
I'm just going side tangent over tangent, man. I have yet to really, I don't think, complete anything. I haven't done jack shit. The biggest accomplishment I have done is I went back into the harbor and talked to the union boss. Like, other than that, I don't think I've accomplished much else. I'll look around first or talk to her.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover.
Grognak.
Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere.
Heimdall? Heimdall. That's a familiar name to me.
Rows and rows of Heimdaller men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heimdall, Return to Heimdall. And the solipsistic Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man. Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall
I don't need
and the Sage. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels. Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Alright then. What is this?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition that can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I don't have children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family? Then don't.
Don't be so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, friends are a bit like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations.
Wow, like Civ 6.
12 real.
I don't have 12 real. Let's talk to her. Let's talk to her.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
What a horrible name for a store.
My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
What energy?
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as Mayonette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, God, I shouldn't reveal her secrets like that. Is it in the game? I'm hearing like... I'm losing my mind. I don't know what the fuck.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business. God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
I think I've made a mistake.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather. Mysterious and harsh.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
The rare moment he's on my side.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Absolutely true.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
Are you serious? Are you sincere right now?
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
It sounds like her. Okay. I'll.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person.
Yeah. Okay.
But my husband...
Okay. Alright, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
My husband is completely different, of course.
Right.
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Yeah.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy.
Who is your husband, by the way?
Children are a lot of work. You
tell
don't
me.
look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand.
I literally told you I'm not, so.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
I do.
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river.
Okay.
If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne. It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east
Really?
of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
I do not know it.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
You can tell yourself that. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing.
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Yeah, well, a silent partner. Okay. Well, yeah. Man, these people love lying to themselves. I guess most people do, but hard times. Hard.
She's been too busy helping me here, so she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution,
Oh,
of
they're
course.
trimesters.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Okay.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go! Get back there. The books await you.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
I don't know. I don't think what's this? What's this? It's back to the store.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtain.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you.
Yeah, right. The
urging
books
you
are
to
all
buy
you care
more
about.
books.
Books are all you care about.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets
Like
stares
the
at you.
pendant at her. It's like a fucking like a charm.
Aside
or
from
talisman.
poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
I will not do it because it would be very disrespectful, but I will. I want to look back there. I do want to look back there eventually. I need people on my side. Some people.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series.
No. Crime novels. What's this? Quaint picture book of a brochure. Colorful. What's these? Oh. Tome of Fascist Magic. That's interesting.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The maps look old and faded. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivershell East.
Where? Yeah. Where am I at? It doesn't give me direction, really. Voyager Road, that's all I got.
Hudon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's
about
bad.
where we are?
People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad and
Coal
much
City
larger.
is the worst.
Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Okay. Martinez.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is.
Which is we're
north
in
of
Martinez.
Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Rivershell Industrial Harbour.
Yeah.
It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
It says comic books.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
I just don't have time for this. I feel like there's possibly something important here, but I felt that about a lot of things, so I'm gonna get out this bookstore. I helped the girl. You know what, let me talk to her, actually.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you do your homework. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Big dog. Hold on. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but that helps. Okay. All right. Let's fucking help this. Oh shit. Let's help this asshole. Fucking go in this apartment building. Let's do the dirty work for this guy. Not there. Or is it there actually? It might be. No, yes. Back. Nope. I don't know where that goes, but I can figure that out later. Probably tomorrow, because I think I'll have to go to bed soon. And in the game. Whoa. Those leaves look crazy. It's a... Okay. You have the key. The door is behind the greenhouse in the yard. Wait. Did I go all the way around for no reason? Is it? It's not that door, is it?
This must be it.
Okay.
The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head.
What did I just get? Oh.
Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there.
Oh my god.
A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Every decision I make, I feel like is the wrong decision, but I don't know. Because I feel like maybe I should go in there. Whoops, what the fuck? But I won't, because I mean, both of those things pretty much told me probably not a good idea, and I also think it's just not. But then again, I'm helping this asshole, the Union Everett. So I mean, I kind of just don't want to. I mean, I want to go in there. He told me not to go in there, so it makes me want to go in there. But I don't know. I don't think I'm doing the right thing, honestly. Hopefully, by the time I'm done talking to him, I'll be able to go talk to the smoker on the balcony. Wait, nope. I've been saying some weird shit sometimes. I never thought, where the fuck is this? It's the harbor or something attached to it. I never thought about what the images are. The loading screen. Yeah, it's like the harbor. I don't have a pry bar, but that would be good. I do need to find equipment. I don't have shit, like at all. What do I have? No tools. I have clothing. I have postcards up and this shit, damaged ledger and a mug. Oh, it's another postcard. These are all postcards. A photo of a happy couple. Oh, I did take that photo. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my god, go in there. Okay, or don't. Leo, you still out here? Man, you should get inside, man. Yeah. My god. Do I have audio? Oh, okay. For a second I thought I had no fucking audio. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hey there, you piece of shit. Can I stand this time? I feel like we're on the same page.
A pleasure as always.
I forgot I could say all this shit.
You don't have to sit down this time.
Oh,
since you've already sat on that chair.
Oh, wow, thank you. Oh my god.
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
I actually didn't.
He's trying to figure out if you're lying. There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable.
I didn't go in, though!
Just
Oh, now I knew I should have gone in there.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all good here.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why.
That would be great. Maybe
Real
don't
police
lie to
work
me.
is gonna start happening now.
'Cause I feel like you
I
will.
promise you, Harry. This is gonna be good.
I don't believe you. I really don't. I don't like any of this. So the lynching and the strike. are
By
related.
now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys.
The
Wild
bad
Hinds,
guys. Okay.
Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
Okay.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Right. I knew he was a mercenary.
You mean our victim?
Yeah.
A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire.
The thing is, none of you were mowed down with machine gun fire.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
Yeah, this is a fucking act. He may be telling the truth. but
I'm
he's-
talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yesut, Semenine, Sadamaritsa.
There's
You name
some
it, they've
showmanship
done it.
to it.
Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little
Yeah.
children for the
Okay.
Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Okay.
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be.
You're
they
a big
lift
dude
my
as well.
office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Sure. When I get my office in a fucking container, I'll make sure.
But
to do
enough
that.
about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened
Okay.
commando types.
Where are the other 2?
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent,
A
a little
little rapey.
rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Okay. Okay.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Yeah, sure.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Okay.
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of
rowdy
people whose duties
ones.
don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Okay.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Naturally.
So these idealists killed our victim?
Seems so.
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction,
I feel
comes
like I
up
met
to me and
Titus.
says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Okay, so he straight up told you?
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure
That was so
sounded to me like they
specific
killed
what
him.
you said.
I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
But yet you're telling me.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Oh, okay.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do.
So it's a guess.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them.
7, okay.
Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
They call
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Okay.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else? Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you.
What?
Yet.
Did I fuck up the conversation?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
Everyone's calling me a communist. And you're saying I'm not a man of the left? Okay.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
Okay, well, I mean, that's... Yeah, not as far. But whatever.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I grind. I'm an engineer. God, at what point does my lying to like get to people just become me? Because I just keep... Fuck, dude. I mean, I'm gonna do it.
Just between us, I don't care for those lefty dinks either.
Fuck!
It's all about power, and here's how we're gonna get it. I need you to be my kingsman, Harry.
I really do not want to be your pawn, though. Oh my God. There's better ways to go about this. There's so much better ways.
Kingsman.
So many better ways.
Yes. Please. Let's be that.
Yeah?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs.
I don't.
And on roller skates.
Don't believe that at all, that grin.
There's
no.
a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie. On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Thanks.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martin A's. And maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
I don't... Do I do it? Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Oh my god. I need to figure it out. Oh my god, do I become this man's pawn? Just become like a mafioso? I mean, he's a union leader, but the way he works appears to be like a fucking mafia boss. A little less. Well, no, they've murdered. Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate.
You bring joy to my heart,
Yeah,
Harry.
sure I do.
Such a pleasure to be working with you.
Yeah,
Here.
great. I love it too.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
What is today?
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a real Kingsman and a patriot. Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground,
asking kids,
asking
grandmas.
kids, grandmas,
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay, you're fucking making a joke of
Your
it all.
gun will be found, Harry.
Will be found.
Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
Yeah, you have my gun.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
He is! He is! He has it! I know he has it. I know, because that just sounds like I'm fucking stupid. Like, I don't understand what he's saying. I can't say I don't care about my gun. Oh my god, I hate this. I'm being played. I'm being the runaround from every single person in this little town. Man. That sounds stupid if I say that. It's either this or this. But I don't want to tell him, just, I don't care about it. Fuck! It's going so well. Should I do that? Oh my god.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
Yeah, sounds stupid.
I'm
Sound like
only
an idiot.
kidding, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just gonna let you surprise me, Harry.
Alright. I don't want to bring up the drug trade yet. I don't know why. I feel like I should.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota. Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system. Fascism, Brota.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachel's problems?
Liberals. I thought you were my circulatory system. What's this got to do with any of that? Wow, all these, I don't know if I really subscribe to any of this.
Quit stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing.
Wow.
The weak link. Yes, them. But also, women.
Women. Okay.
Women. Men
Oh,
of wood.
women.
You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
Well, okay. Alright. Are you...
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Okay, you're speaking about women, not... What the fuck is happening?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth. Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times. You're going to keep your voos, right?
Voos.
Keep your
Why?
voos, Brota. There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver. It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
So far, my own body, that was my intestines. I forget what my first one was. I've been asked to become a communist, and now I'm being asked to become a fascist. What will I be asked to become next? Like, holy shit. I'm gonna go through this just a slew of fucking ideologies. Like, how about this one? How about this one? They've all been pretty extreme. Like, I mean, them ideologies themselves, but like just the asking what they're saying in them. Like, it's a little worrying. I don't know what the hell my body's trying to do. Tell me. Wait a second. This is the movie Crane, right?
A rusting marsh.
Yeah.
On. Arrête.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, shit. God damn it. That's not let's... What do I have here? Interact. This is the letter. Yeah, it's the letter I need to give them. Find a way into the secret passage. Well, I need a key, right? Wouldn't I? I will keep them keeping this level up for anything I might need. What is that? Oh, Whale Fjord. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't realize how far I could back up. Motherfucker, go. Motherfucker, run. Kim's ahead of you. Why is Kim ahead of me? I don't have a pry bar either. I need a flashlight and a pry bar. That would be cool. That would be cool to get. What time is it? I didn't even check the time. I can go talk to Smoker Man. That's about time. When I get there, it'll be 12 after 9. Oh. I can't interact with any of them. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere with this.
Can I help you?
cannot, Garrett. Garrett. Okay. Well, can I talk to you now, maybe? Maybe that people are in here? Probably not, but I can try. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I was like, what do I gotta do? Just talk to Smoker, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Actually, what's in that trash can? My badge? Be cool, my badge is in here. Nope. Oh, I don't have a bag though. Yeah, it does say. It told me that in the menu thing or whatever. It was like, if you have a bag, you can pick up bottles and sell them. Half naked Dane. Holy shit, run. Oh, wait, no. There we go. I don't know why that you can turn that on and off. Why would I not want to run? Alright, let's talk to the smoking man. It's still actually I got a little bit to go before I can even talk to him. Shit. Yeah, kill time. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Oh, for a second. What's this bugger? Flip up glasses. Hold on. I'm gonna put that shit on right now. For sure, the flip up. Look at that shit. What do I get from it? Plus some logic. Oh, I lose my authority, but I get more logic. What do I get from this? I lose drama, but I get visual calculus. The fact that it gets rid of my authority, I hate that. I guess because I don't look so professional with it on. Can I hold them in my hand? I can't. Why would I do that? What does that say? Marie? Clean, or the lady's gone. No, she's still there. I never did go this way though. What's this? Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Association. I see why it was foreclosed. Okay. Oh, this also goes to the balcony? Oh, no, there. I knew one said exit. Shit! Didn't mean to exit. Didn't mean to actually exit. Oh, that's where this door goes. Well, alright, I learned that. I can actually talk to that lady. I can actually talk to... Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her, actually. That's what I'll pass time with, talking to her. 100%. Balcony, balcony. Whatever. Alright, talk to me, lady. I forget what your name is.
Ooh,
Cindy
the
the Skull.
piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are. Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Alright. Well, What was I even doing? Talking to Cindy? Have you ever tried to... Okay. Alright. I wish time passed in this. It's still 2052. Okay. Have you ever tried your hand at graffito when you're faced with a blank wall? Most people write unimaginable stuff like the pigs go home or Mona was here.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
Yeah, your name's Cindy the Skull, apparently.
She wants it to be something true and total.
This place is severely lacking in havoc.
No, it's not.
Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
There's a strike going on, and there was a murder. The body there for 7 days. There's some havoc happening.
I thought I'd mix it up. You know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos.
Well, that's a lot. Both of those things are happening right now.
Invitation.
Both of those things are happening right now.
Yeah?
Let's be realistic. What are you going to do? Throw her off the balcony?
I would love to do it. Damn it, Kim, I hate you. I hate this fuck. God damn it.
You heard your partner, Piggy. I'm unstoppable. I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
True.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
No, you weren't. Okay. What is this door? Oh, actually went in. Maybe. Can't open it. I gotta have those. Going for 2.5 hours. Shit, I bet you we talked for 20 minutes though. It's probably 20, 30 minutes that was me and my brother. So, it's still not time to talk to the man. Can you... Alright, what about... Oh shit. Fucked off screen. What about you, lady? Got anything to talk to me? Janitor lady?
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman. The hell am I supposed to know?
Alright.
Another nut job, I assume. The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still...
What?
She leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others. Oh, that one is a scientist, a future scholar.
What?
I think he studies astrology at the community college. Education's good. I always tell them to study. Something to do with all those stars around his door. He asked me to leave his drawings up on the wall.
Okay.
That's what I said. Astrology.
The lieutenant shakes his head, as though to say, let it go. Come on, people. Try to keep up any standards here. It's not about stars. It's... forget it.
Some lunatic lost his mind. All kinds of morons pass through these halls.
With how small these rooms are, wouldn't you want to break the wall down? She mumbles some kind of a response.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways. If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company.
Wait,
and that's all I need from
She's
this
the
world.
one that sleeps up there? She sleeps in the coal room? Oh my god. That is so sad. That is so sad. I cannot believe she's the one that sleeps up there. My god.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced.
Good night.
Someone here really values their security. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9.
Tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Why not today at 9? I'm so stupid. I remember now it said tomorrow, but I thought it meant today. Or not it meant. I thought I could today. I guess not. Alright, let's get out of here. Are the kids still here? Kids, you are still throwing rocks at a dead body. Kind of ridiculous if you ask me. No, what's this stuff? A bag. Let's go. So, hopefully they're open actually. The map tab in your journal lists all the white checks. Okay, maybe I should do that. See where all the white checks are that I can retry. Maybe I can turn them. Actually, maybe I can turn them in there.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Cool, I got money. Let's get this back in tools. Get out of here. I don't have a flashlight. I really don't have a flashlight. I don't have a flashlight. Also don't have a pry bar. I have nothing important at all. I don't have jack fucking shit. Let's talk to her again. I talked to her pretty early on. Maybe I can have some more dialogue with her.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Alright, never mind. You got anything new, buddy? You're the person I like the most in this whole town.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? I don't want to talk about that. I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker, and I don't know where she is. A friend? An acquaintance? I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay? A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why. Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person, I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you. I just can't, man. I'm not naive. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her. Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart. And his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
You got rhymes? I assume when they said the race man, I'm just trying to think of this motherfucker.
Looking for something? It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Oh? Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
Lieutenant Kisaragi's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there. Below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it. What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this road, but no, you let this guy keep talking. Then, when the time came to make your choice, you tried to split the difference. Weak.
I don't know what you're talking about. He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything. You're all bark and no bite. The real dogs are up in Jamrock. Everyone knows that.
You mean La Puta Madre?
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We
I
are
like
not
this.
peonies.
Kim, get into it.
But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all.
To me, it's not surprising.
Look at him lurching.
Kim is way better at this shit than I am.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen the corpse in the yard, yes? You took a peek. I know you did. Does it look like his friends protected him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Half-light?
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Green one by the monument? This one? Yeah.
This green found, A to Z, Contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Let's get the pry bar from my kinema and smash in the window. I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering lever. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Let's not equip it yet.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's pry bar in hand. You take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass.
No, it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least. Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique? Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching. We've identified one of the footprints, but there are still 7 to go.
The movie stars are still smiling from the... These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actress is draped. A feeling of wait, doesn't she? The actresses and the rare actor. All knows the rusty old...
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce? All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Yeah, something that we alone could not.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Evrard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose.
Agreed.
My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road. We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief over, after you.
Oh!
I, saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble? It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her? Damn. I always warned her to watch herself. Man. Nothing to do now, I guess. Maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can. Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft. Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, detective.
I like you, Tommy.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter, and I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours. Exactly. But what?
Okay. I thank you for sharing that much with me. My employer thanks you as well. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
That's a problem.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, ma'am, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be. I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail. They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
One of them is dead. So.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Okay.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched. Last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
You've made a mess here, I have to say. It's not disco.
Surely you're joking. These people are killers. My only hope is that yours provides a single, concrete suspect before they indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put, if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
They would have to project strength and power.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath. Too many things have already gone wrong. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
That would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a shortwave at the ship's wheel. That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
I hope I can answer it better. Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
This whole situation.
Down a deep black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorentz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors. Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands. Countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel. I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it
We
take
heard
place?
we heard it from Everett.
And when?
That's it though.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags,
Oh.
the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the Colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You'll meet her soon enough, you feel.
If you mean did I see him alive, yes. But I did not know him. Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one. He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once. Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
It's a matter of days, not weeks. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please. You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Fuck. I don't know.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, at corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, worm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. Tell her she'll like you for it.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Oh my. A real door.
The lieutenant does not say anything. but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress? Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician.
There's always that risk, man. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
This gave her pause. She's pensive, suddenly. Hard to say about what.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
Hear that, hero? Feels good, doesn't it? You should relay confidential information more often.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it? Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez.
Dalliance?
He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders.
The fuck is... Oh.
He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats.
Shiny.
Like reavers.
You've had money your whole life.
We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets for now.
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
No.
Why, if I may ask, Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, Detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship, and because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else? Of course, Detective. Should something come up later, down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. You should take care of that, then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Oh no, I was like, oh, it's almost 11. It's close to the current time. Cook's gone.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here. Yes, have you got it? A lot. A lot. Does that arrangement include you game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it? Good luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before you're... Not until you bring...
Okay.
I really...
Oh, Lieutenant.
I'm so sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry. I need pretty much 120 real from him. I owe this man so much. Kim, Kim, you got something I don't like about you, but for the most part, you're a great guy.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio...
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a misc banger?
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment, and especially that tie.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector!
Another time, perhaps.
Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Almost 11 o'clock.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well? Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Yes, although indirectly. as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal. That's an improbability, perhaps even impossibility. Perhaps, but Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of kills.
He's not judging you. He's respectfully acknowledging the difficulty of working in your precinct.
Yes, the last time was 4 years ago.
He says it matter-of-factly and moves on. He has internalized it well. It's just that, a fact, a self-contained past event.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it. The Moralists International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.